Hi, I'm Nisha from UrbanWire, and today I'm going to be attempting to develop film from home. Emphasis on attempt. I'll be breaking down today's video into several sections, so I'll leave timestamps in the description box below in case you want to scrub through and just watch a certain part. But I'll begin first with what you need for film development. Starting with your chemicals. The chemicals that I got are from the Ilford Simplicity Kit, which already pre-measures amount of chemicals in each sachet, and it's good to develop one roll of 120mm film or two rolls of 35mm film, which is what I'll be developing today. And all I need to do now is to pour the developer, stop bath and fixer into their respective graduates, then pour in the right amount of water as indicated on the individual sachets. It's important to note that the water should be at 20 degrees Celsius, and that's where the thermometer comes in handy. Now give the solutions a little swirl to mix everything in, and we'll leave that aside for now. Next, we're gonna need to load our rolls onto the rails and into the development tank, and need to do this in a completely dark room, or like me, use a changing bag. And when I'm doing this, my arms will be in the back, so you can't really see what I'll be doing. So I'll leave links to videos that I've watched in the description box below for you to refer to.
A little later.
Okay, so now that I have my chemicals mixed and my rolls loaded up in the reel and in the development tank, I can start with the development process. So according to the research that I've done, I'm doing 2 rolls of HP5, so this will be my developing time. But depending on what film stock you're using, that may vary. So I'll leave this link over here and you can check out what the developing times are for your particular film stock. It's pretty straightforward, so I'm going to start first with my developer, and I'll put this in for 9 minutes and agitate it 10 seconds for every minute, and I'll pour the developer in and start my timer once everything's in there. So I'm gonna load it right now. So give it a little stir still, and then start pouring it in. Oh no. Alright. I poured everything. Oh no, okay. I'm starting my timer. Alright, and then I'll pour my stock bath in right now. Oh no. Alright. I'll pour it back out. Okay, and then lastly, I'll pour our fixer in. So and then I'll start the timer. Pour it out. Alright. And now that we have poured it out, we can begin to wash the negatives. So first one is to fill the tank with water, and then I'll invert it 5 times and empty it. So honestly, if this doesn't work out, at least I can say that it was a pretty fun experience. So now I'm refilling it and I'll invert it for 10 times. Drain it out right there. Pour water in again. I'll just have to put in 2 capfuls. So, oops, that's 1 and that's 2. So 2 capfuls of wetting agent. And then cover it up. And I'll invert it for one last time. So that's very foamy indeed. So now that I'm done with the developing process, the only things that's left is to take the negatives out, see if I actually have visible images on them, hang them out to dry, and then I'll send them to the labs to be scanned.
1 week later.
So I'm just gonna click on the folder and click on an image. So alright, I'm just gonna go for this one. Alright, the first thing I see is a very glaring scratch to the negative right here. The image itself is fairly grainy, so I'm not sure if it's because it was over-processed or overexposed. Probably a little bit of both that contributed to the grain of the image. But as a whole, I'm pretty happy. Not perfect, but as far as first time goes, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So that's it for this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. It will really help a lot. But this has been Alicia with the UrbanWire, and I'll see you in my next video.